Hey guys, it's Melissa from 3milelaneco, and today we are doing the second video in my Q&A series for small business. Let's go! So these questions I am pulling off of one of my TikTok posts from last year. I had a bunch of responses and I wanted to answer them all on YouTube. So here we go. The next question is from Erica SS716, and she says, I have an older Cricut that was a pre-designed space. I was going to get a new one, but I keep hearing the silhouette is better. It would be personal use. If you guys know me and you've been following me, you know that I did try a silhouette Cameo 4. And it wasn't for me. I'm a Mac user, and the integration with Mac and Cricut and how everything works for me. When I tried the silhouette, I could not get print and cut to work, and a big part of what I do is stickers, print and cut stickers. And since I couldn't get it to work for me, I decided to give it to my husband, who is a PC user, and he has had some good luck, but he still also has some issues here and there. So all in all, I recommend the Cricut 100% when anybody asks me. I have tried them both. I have had struggles with both, but I've been able to troubleshoot the Cricut on my own, and the silhouette not so much. This next question comes from Ann4704, and she asks, how important is it to do lives once you have 1,000 to grow your TikTok and watched videos? I can't remember exactly when I started going live after I started to get a larger audience. I do hear that it's really important, and I feel it's important once you want to start building that community with your followers. So I go live every Friday night on TikTok, and we have an amazing time, and we just talk, and I have a couple drinks, and I make some stickers for people that place an order that night. And it's a really good time. I get to be myself, let my hair down, interact with my audience, and I really enjoy it. And I do think that it is important to get that interaction with your audience. But if you're looking to just grow your numbers, grow, there are people out there that have kind of figured out the algorithm, and they have really good tips on how to do that. For me, it's not about growing the numbers necessarily, while the numbers are great. For me, it's about growing my community and having those people join me on live that I really love interacting with. So I do think it's important to go live, but in terms of growth, I'm not sure. I don't think I can answer that specifically. This next question is from BRB Smith, and she asks, in the Cricut app, what's the difference between group, attach, weld, slice, and flatten? And that's a really good question, but it's a loaded question. I am going to be coming out with some affordable and quick courses that go through all of the basics on the Cricut. So if you're interested in looking those up, you can find more information on my website under services. You can also sign up for my newsletter, because once those courses are available, I will be posting about them there first. But just a very quick rundown. Group will group your items together without putting them all on the same layer and without messing with the colors in the canvas. Attach does the same thing, but it makes it so that everything is stuck in one place. It's attached in one place. Whereas grouping, your items will still go onto several mats when you go to cut, depending on what the colors of those items are. Welding is when you are doing, for example, a string of text, and you want to cut all of that text out as one piece. You need to weld your text before you cut it out so that it doesn't cut each individual letter. Slice is when you take two shapes and you slice them so that you get 2 or 3 separate results depending on what the shape is that you're slicing and how you're slicing it. And that can be used a lot of different ways. The most useful way for me is when I want to do a circle on top of a cold cup lid, and I want to cut out a straw hole. I'll make 2 size circles. I'll put the straw hole circle right in the middle of the larger circle. I'll highlight both of those shapes, hit slice, and then it will slice a circle out of the middle of the larger circle. So that's a very quick rundown on the slice tool. And finally, flatten. flatten will make it so that all of your shapes go onto one layer and they are all the same color, so that your Cricut knows that it's cutting one piece out. It's kind of hard to explain here, but again, those courses are going to come out very soon, and once they do, I can show you guys step by step what all of these functions do. This next question is from Romka, and she says, what are your business goals for 2021? I did post a goals video earlier this year. I will link it below in case you want to go check that out. But my biggest business goals are to grow my business, grow my audience. Another goal that I have is to create some passive income with my digital products. I really wanted to get some digital products out this year, and I am working hard to make that happen. Another big goal for me for this year is to make those classes and courses. I did launch some classes a little while ago, but I think my timing was off. I need to tweak some things about it, and I am going to come out with courses, which are a much more affordable option because I'm not there live doing a class. So I think the courses are my next step in that direction. And one of my biggest business goals this year is to make sure that I can get my business to give me a paycheck. So I'm working really hard with a whole bunch of people on my team, an accountant, a marketer, and myself and my family to make sure that we can set realistic goals and expectations and hit those milestones for my business this year. And finally, the last question of this video in the series comes from Hufflepuff 1977, and she says, I'm not sure if this has been asked already or if it's too personal, but how did you financially prepare for your business? Like quitting your day job and focusing solely on your shop. Were you scared, nervous, etc.? Yes. It was very nerve-wracking to make the decision to quit my job. There were other underlying factors that led to me ultimately putting in my notice with my former employer. However, at the time I did that and made that decision, I had a talk with my family, and we made sure that we still had an income coming into the house that would allow us to pay all of our bills while I stepped back and tried to give my business a shot. We were financially able to make that decision and make it happen, although we have cut a lot of things out of our life that we otherwise would have enjoyed had we both had a income from another employer. So now that I am self-employed and I'm going to start giving myself a paycheck this year, it's very, very small right now. I'm hoping that it grows. I have learned to embrace the unknown and try to plan a little better. It has really made me make sure I've always been really good with my money and being able to pay all of my bills and get them paid on time. Whether that means taking a whole month's worth of funds and applying it to the next month so that I can pay every single bill, and I have that month cushion to build up some more funds to pay for the next month's bills. So yes, it was nerve-wracking. Yes, it's still scary not having a secured income because my paychecks come when I make sales. So it's a little nerve-wracking, a little scary, but ultimately it's really exciting, and I'm really glad that I have the opportunity to give this business a try. And that is it for today's Q&A. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I upload. I'm really trying hard to upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so you can always check back then as well. Follow me on my social medias. I'll put everything down on the screen somewhere here, and I hope I see you on the next video. Bye!